morning, everyone. It is the last day of the year. Yay. Let's see, is this the right one? Yep, I believe that's the right one. Hope y'all are starting off the last day of the year great. Morning, Mr. B. Shady, Mr. Michael, and Mr. Doggone Mountain. Hope you gentlemen are doing well, or people are doing well. I myself am doing just great. Let's see here. So, last night in my pocket, in my front pocket, I had a knife that I got yesterday in the mailbox, and that is, oops, sorry, got this in the mailbox, had this in the back pocket. I guess I'm backwards. Why is it so dark in here this morning? Let me fix that. Something about the video feed is not good. That looks a little better. I don't know what's going on with my... Alright. So this is one of those QK knives that I've been talking about. I got this one and the lockup on it was like at 5 or 10%. So I had to sand it and fix the lockup. Now it's about 30%. Oh, well, there you go. Doggone Mountain. Good morning, sir. We'll go over this. I've got some things to say about this knife. First of all, well, let me just finish my pocket check. And then in my back pocket, I had this. And I got a cool story with this one. So I ordered one of these back when they first came out. I got a bad one. And I sold it the first day. And then I got the mini. And the mini was great. So I decided to try to find one that had a later number than mine. This one is number 191. So by the time he got to that number, he had worked out all his problems and fixed it. So I found one for sale yesterday on the China page on Reddit. And I told the guy I wanted it. And when I started to give him my address, he said that he lived in the city that I work in. So I work at the next town over from my town. And the guy that had this knife actually lived in that town where I work. So I told him, so he asked me if I wanted to save shipping and just meet him. So on my way to work last night, he met me and gave me this knife that I bought from him, which was super cool. I made a new local knife bro. Got a good version of this knife. I had ordered the plain Jane one and it got lost about a week ago and he refunded me my money. So everything works out just like it's supposed to. But back to this knife. So I've shown y'all where I posted all those on the Discord. Let me bring that up really quick. Just a second. Discord. Alright. So over here in the links channel, I've talked about these knives multiple times. But when you go up here, let me go up, whoops. Dang it. Go to this post. Alright. So I thought all of these QK 001, 002, 003, and 004 were all rye designs like the Yankee. And 3 of them are rye designs. The 1, 2, and 4. But the number 3 is not a rye design. And that's the first one I picked up. So the whole reason of getting these, because they were, whoops, sorry about that. The whole reason of getting this was to get the Rye Designs series. Y'all know I've got the Yankee 5-knife series that he did for them. I've actually got them. I've got all 5 of those by Rye. I've shown y'all those plenty of times, but might as well bust them out. So, Rye Designs did a 5-knife series for Yankee, 6-knife series, sorry. And I've got all 6 of those. So I wanted to do the same thing with this series because I thought it was a Rye Design series, and I ended up buying this one, which is a great knife now that I've fixed it. It did have a little bit scary lockup. And y'all know me, it's not my favorite blade shape, but I do like the compound grind at least. And it's a pretty looking knife. The milling's nice on it. The inlays are nice. I really like the clip. The clip reminds me of one of the Shiros. I can't remember which one that is. But now that it locks up good, this is a great knife, but it's not a Rye Design knife. Let's see, let me go to the browser real quick. And if I click on this link, y'all will remember the ones we looked at. So the 001 only comes in this version. And I believe, yeah, it's 14C28N. And it's only $86. And then the number, the 002, the 002 comes in these 3 varieties. And I prefer the hieroglyphic looking one in the middle. But this one is a Rye Design. You can see it written on there. And then the third one that I bought comes in 2 varieties. The 2 different milling patterns on the handles. So they're both basically the same, but they are not Rye Designs. They are another designer. And then the 4 is back to Rye Designs, and all the rest of these are M390. And this one comes in 2 varieties. And I think I like the Lightning Anode version better, maybe. I don't know. They're both equally crappy. I mean, not crappy, but too much color. I would prefer if they were plain Jane, but it is what it is. But now I have a reason to buy the other 3. But I like doing collections of stuff. All these by Rye Designs are all great blade steel. Most of them are one of them's M390, L-Max. A few of them are L-Max. This one has Zerk. Oh yeah, I put wax on these because I knew they'd be put up for a while. But this one has L-Max. This one, of course, has a recurve that I don't like. Let's see. What's going on in the chat? What are y'all carrying today? We won't go through all these again. Y'all have seen them. But I've got to get me a little bag now started for these. I've got some video of when I modded it. I actually had to take the lock bar insert on it was pretty close to the end of the titanium, so I couldn't take much metal off of it. I actually had to take the metal off the back of the blade there, and I just used my Dremel with the sanding drum and then flattened it out, made sure it was really good and flat with one of my stones from my fixed angle sharpener. Then I also took a few more knives. The guy that I bought this from, the local guy, said he had ordered a mini because this one was too giant for him, and this is a giant knife. This thing is big. So I took both of my minis so he could check them out. Oh yeah, shout out Jacob, local knife bro that I have now. He seemed like a super cool dude. Good morning, Trouble Bunny and Mister. So I took both of my other mini FSDs, and I will have to say I love all three of those. And then I had this in my back left pocket most of the night. But anyway, what are y'all carrying today on New Year's Eve? What are y'all doing to celebrate New Year's Eve? So I know y'all saw in my intro video, I was playing the largest fireworks display in the U.S., and that is in Nashville, Tennessee, where I'm from. So I thought I would rep my city. My city throws the largest fireworks display in the country now. So Michael is carrying a Tucson and a Slim Mini. Both have very smooth actions. That's awesome. What are y'all getting into for New Year's? I had to pull two knives, burgers, shrimp cocktail, beers, and bourbon. Let's go look at a TS 471. I don't remember exactly what that knife is. $471. Oh, that's the Gamers Edition, huh? Yeah, it's got it on the titanium side too. That's a festive knife. Good morning, TC. Y'all don't mind smashing that like button to help the algorithm, that would be awesome. Get it out of the way, and every time I say it from now on, you ain't got to worry about it. Not that you have to worry about it, period, but yeah, that's a cool festive knife. I've not seen that one. Mister said he's doing nothing tonight, sleeping at home safe. I will be going to work, so that's always fun. Let's see what to talk about. I had something I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, mentioning Tucson's. Y'all know oh yeah, I wanted to ask people what they thought of this knife. What do y'all think of this thing? Whoops. I think there's too much going on with it. But some people like this crazy, some people like a lot of those abalone and mother of pearl inlays. And I don't know what's going on, but this just looks like it clashes to me. This definitely looks like a typical Chinese-made knife, because their sense of colors and tastes are a little wilder than ours are, I believe. But the knife shape I like. But I don't know why they had to go and ruin it with all those crazy colors. Good morning, Kelly's Mishmash. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. I wasn't quite sure what I thought about it. It's one of those where I wish they would have made different versions of it. Actually, they do seem, it looks like they make a different version of it. They make the two that they showed there, which are both hideous clashing. Yeah, I wasn't trying to buy that Tucson TC, but thank you. So y'all remember, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We went and looked at those Tucsons about 3 weeks ago. And I found 4 new ones that I hadn't seen before. And so I bought all 4 of them. Puck Elf, good morning, sir. B Shady, did you list what you're carrying today? Well, I logged into the wrong eBay account. Hold on, let me get signed into the right one. They're all getting real close to being delivered is why I was mentioning that. But I can't remember which versions they are. But I know y'all will remember them when I get signed in here. All right, so the ones I bought were this one, the TS39, TS39. I bought that one, which looks like a great knife. Tucson are some great value in knives. I got the TS490, which was the one with the weird sculpting. Well, not weird, but unique sculpting. So it was this one. I really like that one. But they should be delivered like whenever mail runs again. After it's showing the 3rd, I believe. And then the last one was this one, the TS605. My phone's going nuts. So the 605, the 490, and the TS39. And then I finally got the guy to accept my offer on this one, which is one of the old ones that I wanted to pick up. And that is the TS27. So all 4 of these should be delivered soon, and we'll get to check out some new Tucsons. Or new old Tucsons. Let's see. B Shady said he was carrying his compadre, his Orlock, his Microjet, Hank, his Tie Dice, his Skeletal CX, and he said he forgot his SOCP dagger. Are you counting that money, B Shady? That's cool. Nick is carrying 911B Wait, what do we got going on? A wee malice, stovepipe, fixed blade. What is the new attitude from Benchmade? Aha. It's just called the attitude, but it's the new version. That is a bright knife. Happy New Year's, Andrew. Don't party too hard. It's almost New Year's for you, huh? How far away from New Year's are you? An hour? 2 hours? Mr. Andrew? Australia time now. Oh, it's already, some parts of Australia have already gone into the new year. So that's pretty wild. I bought another Vespa last night. Here's the pocket check channel on the Discord. Looks like TC carrying a concept. Good old stout design. And I carried those two, like I said. Looks like Mr. Ed carried these. It's a nice combo. Mr. Whalen finished up his Para 3 with a milled clip. And that was his carry yesterday, I guess. Knife picks. Here's the Vespa I bought. It's a Combat Trudon Gen 3. I got it for super cheap, so I grabbed it. Let's see. I took some good pictures of that knife so you could see them good. I like the clamshell design of that knife. Jay got a bunch of knives yesterday. Our buddy Co-Bunny got some cold steels, it looks like. That's not a cold steel, but is it? Maybe it is. Oh, no, that's that other brand, I believe. K-Tac Kukri. But Jay got him a Kunwu, a Vosteed, and a Devo yesterday. So that was a very nice day. I wonder if he feels the same way I do about the access to the lock. I mean, it works, but I wish it was a little wider. All right, I got that out of the way. All right. You're looking at some pig stickers. Get you a what is that? Sorry, I was reading my phone. I was turning off my phone. making too much noise. Yeah, New Knife Day is pretty cool. I seem to have New Knife Days more frequently than I should. What else was I wanting to talk about this morning? It's a new... I won't see y'all until next year after this stream. Oh, check out the sticker the guy sent me yesterday. That came from Mr. What is it? Doggone Mountain? Yeah, thanks for the sticker. That's not a knife. This is a knife. You know, I was thinking, I bet a lot of sticker companies do a lot of business with knife people. Because knife people have officially taken over the sticker game. When I was a kid, stickers were a big thing. We used to have sticker albums, and that's when stickers first came out, like with multicolor crazy stickers and holographic ones and scratch and sniff. Like, you remember scratch and sniff, like that whole technology just disappeared too. That's not a knife. But anyway, knife people have taken over the sticker game, though. Because there's people that will have stickers made with anything on them. And then you get ones like this that I wouldn't have thought of that, but that's such just an iconic knife sticker. Like, why not? So I bet a lot of sticker companies really like the knife hobby. I would have to say. We are, after today, we are officially 17 days away from the year. So that's pretty cool. It is 2 weeks from this Saturday. I just keep adding knives to the giveaway piles. So that ought to be a pretty good giveaway. Oh, I did order some cheap Chinese glass vials. Tritium. They're not tritium. Quote, not tritium. But I wanted to check out some of the cheap ones from AliExpress. So I bought an 8-pack. And I hope they're the right size. 1.5 by 6 millimeters. I think that's pretty much a standard. I'm not into the tritium thing. But I did have this that had the slots, and I've got a couple other things that have the slots. So I thought I might as well grab some. I will let y'all know how they are. I'm going to buy some real ones from a reputable US company as well. But I got 8 for the price of 1. So we'll see how those act. Michael, thank you, sir. Happy New Year to you, brother. Did I mention that I had to pull a couple of knives out of my... Yeah, I did, but I didn't show them. I had to pull a couple out of my clone case. And that was the Lion Steel and this Ultimatum clone. And now it looks like I've got to pull another one out. So it gets kind of bad when you're... So I think this one is coming out next. And that's my Rockstead. Whatever it is. Hygo. No, it's the Heisen. So I guess this one's getting pulled out now too, because I need a place to put this one. So now I've got a place for that one, but I don't have a place for these 3. Yeah, tritium is cool. I know a lot of people get into it, and you can you can get the powders and the liquids and make all kinds of weird epoxy stuff. I just haven't got into that yet. Good morning, Sever7. How are you, sir? You want to hop up on stream sometime and show us some new knives, Sever? Let me get the browser ready in case you do. Slept in yesterday, so didn't get to do it then. I, of course, told everybody that, let's see, OBS virtual camera, there we go. Audio source, microphone, there we go. All right. Yeah, it's fine, Sever. Good morning, Ed. Puck Elf, yeah, you're welcome to join and show us, sure. This link should work. Whoops. That link will not work. But this one should work. I typed it right. No, I didn't type it right. Dang it. It's just BLADEALCHEMY.hop2.org. All right, yeah, that link should work. Good morning, Robin. How are you, sir? I actually put this knife up, but I don't want to.
We made it.
Whoa, I hear someone. That link should work.
Sorry.
You're gonna have to mute.
Yeah. I did. I fixed it. We're going down to the. We're going down to the skull and drop sheet.
All right, hold on just a second. Let me get you added into the video. If I can. Let's see. Browser. Good morning, by the way.
Good evening from Australia and Happy New Year. I'll see you next year, I guess.
Yeah, what time is it there?
1:33 a.m.
Oh, so you already saw the fireworks.
Yeah, I already watched them live and stuff. So this is what we got for Christmas. And
oh yeah, the Boker Advent. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's a little box that you open. And I've kept them all in good condition. And so I can dismantle it and send it to someone else to play with. Because it comes with like so many different handle options. From like black anodized metal to wood to brass to some Pell-like micarta. And it's also got full scale, so the carbon fiber like the regular Bokers.
Right. So inside it's got a bunch of little boxes that are lined up like puzzle pieces.
Yeah, and you spend basically the entire month opening it and putting it together yourself, so you know everything that goes on inside it.
Yeah, I believe one of our buddies, TC Blades, him and his son built the same one.
Yeah, and so I made mine like the old style trapper, and so it flips out really nice. It's got a decent bevel in the blade with a slight false edge on the back.
So how many different
And
handle options did it come with?
it's got full-sized carbon fiber ones. It's got some pearlite micarta and some black anodized bolsters. I'll show you. Here's my little bag that I've kept all the bits in, and it's button locked. My first
Okay.
button lock broker. So
Is it just a regular plunge lock?
Yeah, just a normal button lock. There's no switch up and down or anything. It's just open.
But it's not a liner lock, right? It's a plunge lock. Yeah.
Yeah, no liners, no back bolsters. It's completely clear in the middle there. And I just wanted something with a good one-hand operation of a quality brand. And so this would be our backup parts.
Aren't they a couple $100 for that kit?
Yeah, it's not cheap. So there's the carbon fiber, full-size scale to make it look modern, if you want.
Okay. So the bolster goes on, and then they got a couple of, they got a wooden one and a.
And then we got the pearlite Marquita looking one, Marcata or whatever.
Right.
And then we got some black anodized bolsters that we can swap out the polished brass ones for some black anodized ones.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So
Yeah,
you can totally black it out with the black and black.
Yep. And it also comes with a set of blued screws and peacock blue belt clip. And so I think I might just give that away to someone else because that's way too gaudy for me.
Right. But yeah, but that would look good on the all black one. So you can either have like a modern looking black one or like an old school wooden and brass looking one.
Yeah. I already dropped it on the wood, and so I've already cherried the wood right there.
That's no good.
I've already cherried. Oh, I don't mind it. I'm going to use it anyway. I bought it. I'm an actual bladesmith by trade, and so when I buy other people's knives, I abuse the fuck out of them, just because I don't have to abuse mine. And I kept my blade sleeve too, in case I'm fucking with it.
Oh yeah, that's smart. That's something I need to do.
I can use my cardboard blade sleeve again.
Yep.
And that way I'm not fucking myself up.
Did the wood does the wood feel like real wood?
I already christened the knife.
It's definitely yours now.
Yeah, I already cut myself on the thumb. It's got my DNA in it. And yeah, it is real wood. It's some kind of rosewood or something.
Okay. Well, cool, man.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem very hard. It's not like Aussie quality hardwood, but it's good enough, you know.
Yeah.
It's got a nice colour to it. I beeswaxed it and oiled it the other day.
So you said you're a bladesmith by trade?
Yeah, I got Damascus steel blades hanging around and shit too.
So you could probably make your own custom handles for it too.
Absolutely. I used to sell more blade and knife handle materials from my taxidermy and shit, and getting stuff from the zoos and the butchers and stuff, like ox bone and cattle bone and horns and stuff.
Yeah, you were talking about all those horns last week sometime.
Yeah. And so we got some more things from Boca. We got another wrench, and we've got a Velcro hat badge for Boca's collectors. Like, we've got a Velcro pin for your jacket or whatever. And I love this thing. It's not Boca brand. It's something else. It's a Work Sharp Outdoor Sharpeners. But it's got a diamond on one side and a ceramic on the other side. And in the middle, it's got a little flip out slot for your hex key bits to service your knife and shit. And I fucking love that. That is so cool. I love little widgets like this that, you know, all that extra space that you need for a decent handle. Yeah, you could put anything in there.
Right.
We got a collector's coin.
Did that all come with the kit?
Yeah, these were all little bits and pieces opening in the box that weren't part of the knife. These are just extras that come with it. And these were like opening a day. And so this is like a modelled cast version of the knife on the back that says it's year and commemorative thing for Christmas. And there's like the brand. And it's some collector's coin. And it's just made out of blade steel, out of billet steel. You could
Oh, that's
throw
cool.
that at it's thick as hell. You could throw it at someone like a ninja star. It's like quarter of an inch thick, dude.
Yeah, you put a hurting on somebody.
Yeah, and then we got the ninja necker sleeve of the Boca brand. We got our what is it? Our terrorista. Hold on. How do we become the terrorista? Here we go. Oh. I am now a ninja of Boca. Behold my pocket knife. Oh, it's
The
danger.
Boker Ninja.
Pocket knife danger. Yeah, Boca ninja.
Yeah, Boker's really been doing a lot of like they've been putting out a bunch of stuff this year. Like they're really trying to expand.
Yeah, I was just looking at a couple of fixed blades, and they got some great fixed blades that I like, but there's some other brands that are just more my style when it comes to fixed blades. I only collect Boca for the folders, and I don't collect them. I've only got 3. One of them even has the fold-out knife and fork in it, bro. I got the
Yeah,
folding knife and fork one.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
because
looked at and Boker has a couple of $500 like super nice knives too, folding knives. So they're trying to work the spectrum, you know, from
oh
from
yeah,
50,
they do.
$50 to 500.
Yeah, like full-on benchmade stuff. Oh, here's another little piece, and this is like a little plastic bit that can go on the tip of your knife. And I'm
Yep.
like, yeah, I'm keeping that because I've already cut myself. So that's
All like all of the knives that you buy at Walmart here have those on the end of them
yeah.
because they don't
Well,
want
yeah.
Walmart employees stabbing themselves.
Yeah. Anyway, it came with this nice little tough saddle bag that I can fold up and crap. I can keep it all in there. I don't know what to do with the box unless I dismantle it and send it to someone else. Do you want to like trade a knife or something? And you can have a go building it or something. I've only used it to cut myself. The blade's still like schmick as. I've cut some strawberries up for breakfast with it. That's about it.
Well, cool, man. Well, nice to meet you, and thanks for hopping up and showing it to us.
Man, like I said, I got some Damascus stuff I can show later or whatever, but you do your show for now. I'll just
Uh, yeah, we'll
meet up.
definitely have you back on. Sever's probably going to hop on here for a minute and show us some new knives real quick. But yeah, anytime you want to hop on and show us some of your work, that'd be awesome. What happened? We lost sound.
With me. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
you.
me. I didn't want to get I
Oh,
didn't want to get reverb. But like I say, I'm willing to pack it back up and send it to someone else to like open up and do an unboxing with. You can always send it back and shit. You
right,
know?
right. Yeah, yeah. That might be a good giveaway for your channel.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. And like I say, I've got my basic Vocus. It's just a flip folder with a thumb compression. I don't have locking knives because I'm Australian. That's the
Yeah.
only locking knife I have, and I'm not allowed to carry it with me anywhere. So I'm like, no, I'm going to stick with my folding slip joint fork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you like that slip joint we looked at the other day? Did you happen to see it? The one that you can convert from locking to non-locking?
Yep. Yeah, that was good. I like that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
oh, do you
yeah. I
want
was
to
gonna
speak?
ask you about the knife laws down there when you first hopped on, but I forgot. But uh,
This is not knife related, but it's blade related.
yeah.
I got myself a lightsaber for Christmas too. One of them fancy ones.
Oh yeah, nice.
On the back.
Yeah, that is one of those fancy, nice ones. Well, cool, man. Well, nice meeting you, and we'll definitely have you back on.
Yeah, no worries. All right, cheers, guys.
All right, see you later, buddy. See you.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
All right, guys. Well, that was Puck Elf joining us. Thank you for that, sir. I think up next will be Sever 7 at some point. He was wanting to wake up a little bit. But Sever, that link should work for you also. If you need it again, I'll send it to you. Let me turn off the text up there. Oh no, that was awesome, Puck Elf. Thank you for hopping up, man. I try to get other people to hop up all the time, but they're all scared. There's tons of people in here that I would love to have to see their collections, but you know, it's not for everybody, I guess. Sever, you around? You awake yet? Could have kept talking to Puck Elf. I thought you'd be ready by now. Let's see. I can keep talking here for a minute. There's the link if you need it again, Sever. Let's see. What I had something. We can go look at what's going on over on Reddit till Sever shows up. I tried to buy that Veritas this morning just to have a second one to give away to somebody or to sell to somebody because everybody needs a Veritas. Let's see, what else did I see on here this morning? Oh, I hear somebody. Must be Sever.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Let me get you added here. You still waking up?
No, I'm good to go.
All right. I'm about to add you back on the screen. Change the... Whoops. Yep, there you are. And I believe everybody can hear you fine, so...
Can you guys hear me okay?
So you're going.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So I got a few knives in from Crescent Edges. So we can go through them real quick. This is the Celestial. Oh, sorry for the shake, guys. So we've got the Crescent Moon as kind of his logo. We've got the Zerkatai pivot collar. Nice milling on the blade. We've got Zerkatai for the pivot screw. Or not, sorry, I'm tripping. For the backspacer. Zerkatai on the pocket clip.
Yep, I like it.
We've got this like shadow Damascus polished blade. Milling on the inside of the blade window, like step milling. He does a pretty good job with his knives, man. I think it's pretty sweet, and the action's good too.
Yeah, it looks good.
So, big fan of this one.
He has quite a few different versions of it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he comes out with like 5 versions of like each individual knife or something like that. So yeah, he's got a lot. And each of these will be getting a review relatively soon. And they're all way different from one another. It's kind of crazy. Like usually people have like a style, but
yeah, how's the balance? Somebody asked how the balance was. Is it front heavy, back heavy? Nick said he has one, Nick T, and he says the D10 is a little soft on his.
So here's our balance point.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And the D10 on this one I would say it's medium strong on this one.
Yeah, it looks plenty strong. It doesn't look sloppy.
No.
But
these are his.
These are his what?
Oh, I thought you said hold on. These knives are his personal ones, so it's very possible he's adjusted them.
Right.
This one is the Ambush.
And you said everyone kind of looks different. They're not all like, Laconico has a style,
Yeah, they all have a pretty unique look. So this one is crystal titanium with zircotai. Even the glass breaker is zircotai, which I think is dope. Zircotai for the glass breaker, backspacer, pocket clip. That's really good zircotai right there.
Is that one piece? The back spacer. I mean, it's all one piece.
Yeah,
that's a big chunk of zircotai.
Hell yeah, it is. Zircotai on the thumb studs. We have that crescent moon logo again. Then we've got that. Point. We've got that shadow Damascus. Big old clip point.
I'm trying to think what that knife reminds me of. It reminds me of something, that squareness. There's quite a few knives that look like that, but there was one I was just looking at not long ago that reminds me of that. It kind of reminds me of the EMP EDC with the way he's got all the corner cut out up there where the flipper tab goes, and it's got all the multiple ways of deployment too when you had it closed. Close it again. I want to see how far that flipper tab sticks out. It looks like it's, yeah, okay, so it kind of sticks out and up. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, so the flipper on it's good. I will say that the front flipper makes the rear flipper catch your finger. So you kind of have to get down a little bit. And it makes the front flipper less satisfying.
So in other words, it needs a flipper tab delete.
Yeah, I would say so.
Or at least shape it up there where it fits in that little corner, like take off the part that sticks out outside the knife, just and leave a little nub up there.
Yeah, because it's easy enough to actuate, so I think you could get away with less. But you also have the fuller, which is super deep, and then you have the hole.
Yeah. I've gotten to where I love fullers, like to reverse flick with.
Same. Yeah. Absolutely.
Is that thumb stud adjustable? Does it slide? It's not in the channel, is it?
No, you can as far as I can tell, you can take it out and lower it. Oops. Yeah, the thumb stud's in a pretty good place. But I could see some people wanting it a little bit lower. And then
that's cool.
We got two more of his.
He sent you the pretty ones, huh?
Yeah, he felt bad for well, I don't want to say he felt bad, but like me and him spoke before he'd even made a knife, and we got pretty tight. But this was his business, and I told him, I was like, bro, you have to send it out to the big guys first. So, it's been about a year now, and he wanted to make sure that I got to see the coolest shit. So, thankful to him for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This one here is, I want to say the Spade. Yeah. So this one's pretty wild. Just a front flipper, and then we've got, all of this. What I believe this is Mokutai.
Yeah. I need to get better with all my exotic materials, but that's what I think it is too, probably. Somebody in the channel will tell us.
Yeah. So this one is obviously pretty distinct with the blade shape. Looks super badass though.
Like a chisel.
Yeah, it's like it's got the tips on each
Spade.
side. And then
Spade, chisel, ground.
no, I don't think it's a chisel grind.
Yeah, no, I was just that's spade. I mean, the end of it's sharp though, right?
Yes, yeah, the end of it's definitely sharp.
Yeah.
And the action on this one's really good too. But yeah, like I said, super unique designs.
Yeah, that's wild how
this,
since the blade sticks out so far, he had to make the end match it. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, man, it sits in your hand pretty tight too. No lie.
Yeah, nobody can pull it out of your hand. That's for sure.
Mm-mm. And then the last one is going to be my favorite. I'm sure everyone's familiar with this one, and I'm pretty sure it's basically everybody's favorite. It is the Eternal.
Nick T just said something that's very fitting. He just said these knives are material proof that Riot is the best production knife maker in the world. No one can do this type of work on a production level with these tolerances.
I would say Pokilo gives them a run for their money.
Yeah, I would agree with you. But I mean, for
other than that, though, I would agree. Riot absolutely
for long term established brands, Riot's the one. Pokilo is giving them a run for their money, though.
Quick side piece. I got this in a trade. It's the SOCOM Bravo Mini Warcom, and I love this knife so much. It was my third favorite knife of the year, and I've only had it for a week.
Yeah, I was going to say like
dope.
Some of the knives that you don't think you would like, you end up loving. Like and Microtech, I don't know. There's a couple. I love the SOCOM, the Bravo, and the Delta, and that's the Mini.
Yeah, this one is. Here, I'll put it up against the Kaiser Hawk. So the Hawk's got it beat by a fair amount. And then I can put it up against that little $20 titanium knife. And it's a little bit smaller than that too. But for me, it was the Urban EDC Isurus, the Dalibor Bergam Asgard, and then the SOCOM Mini Bravo.
Yeah, I would have a hard time narrowing it down to 3. I think I'm going to do a video later today of my top 7 favorite clones and my top 7 favorite real regular knives.
I wanted to do a deeper list, but I don't have most of the knives that I want to put on the list because I would have put the TRM Atom and I would have definitely put the Quiet Carry Strand L. Both of those would have been on there. I just don't have those knives anymore. And I didn't want to talk about shit I couldn't show. So
right. That's my problem with clones is I needed to have a best 15 list. Like I can't narrow it down because there's so many good ones.
So this is the Eternal, right? So obviously we can see that it's like off center. We've got a little bitty nub here, big long nub here. We have some of the blade, the dull side protruding, nothing over here. Tons of Zerk. But then whenever we open it, everything balances out. So we've got pretty even guards and everything's the way it should be. And, some makers like Brian Nadeau with his daggers, he can get the blade completely flush, but that involves having a fatter handle to accommodate, a fatter blade. So in this case, Crescent Edges just wanted to ensure that he had a symmetrical open profile sacrificing the closed profile, which I think is perfectly fine. But this thing is pretty nice. And then, of course, we have the Zerkatai backspacer. And then these Zerkatai inlays are pretty thick.
Yeah, they are thick.
And I appreciate the hole in the pocket clip, just so the bottom half of the Zerkatai isn't wasted.
Yeah, and it reflects that light too through there.
Yeah. Sorry if the lighting's jacked up. I don't have my lighting system totally set up yet.
You're all good.
For the day. Like whenever I go to film, I'll adjust the lighting and stuff. But yeah, this one is
so
ridiculous.
The pivot's got to be a little off center, or it wouldn't even out like that. So can you see the pivot, or is it hidden behind those? How do you get to the pivot? Is there a screw? Okay, there you go.
Yeah. You can see it's off.
Yeah, it's a little off center. Right here. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's how he got around making it wider, by putting it off center.
Mm-hmm.
And so he didn't sharpen one of the edges because of that too. But how sharp is it? Does it get down at the tip, like for the dagger part of it? Like it wouldn't have any problem piercing something, would it? The non-sharpened side, the other side.
Oh, the non-sharpened side. The non-sharpened side would have no problem piercing something. I mean, honestly, it's a few passes on a sharpener from being sharp.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, so overall, I'm a pretty big fan of this guy. But yeah, it was super generous of him to send out, his full dress of every single model.
Right? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I like them. Those to me, are more like showpieces. Like you've heard me talk about whether I like a dagger or not for carrying, but there's no denying how beautiful it is, and and if you had it up on a little stand or something at your house, it would be a definite conversation starter.
Oh, for sure.
But I wonder how many people out there actually carry knives like that, like dagger type knives.
I would like to get an HMC Transient to compare to the real thing, because the real thing I'm a big fan of.
My Transient is garbage, man. Like that's one of the clones I was least impressed with this year. Like I had 2 or 3 of them, and I couldn't get any of them to get decent action. I mean, they had okay action, but I don't think they compare anywhere close to the real thing.
Yeah, this is even a G10 version, and I told myself I would never like G10 on a more expensive model, but to be honest, the way he's done this G10, it's super nice, textured, contoured. Everything's been knocked down and chamfered. Action's delightful. Really, really big fan of this knife.
Yeah, and there's different grades of materials too. Like when you feel a real nice micarta or a real nice G10, it feels different.
For sure. Yeah, and this thing is so lightweight because he's got, like, G10's already light, but he's got weight reduction on the inside where he's milled out, like deep pockets of material. So so the balance point's right about where you are going to have your finger at. So yeah, overall, very good. You can front flip it, even though it looks impossible. Not the easiest front flip, but it can be done.
That's a testament to a good jimping.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Because it's not even like it's barely flush.
Yeah.
And you can still get in there and flip it open. I think that is about it. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff to show, but you know,
But,
definitely the interesting stuff is out of the way. So,
did you hear me talk about that? I'm going to try to buy a new pivot and new bearings for that knife to fix it.
which knife?
The one you sent me, that messed up integral.
Oh, that would be dope. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to remeasure it and get your IV cam disconnected. I'm gonna let you go, Sever, and move back over to the stream. Your camera disconnected because your phone or something, but yeah, I'm gonna go back over here. But thank you for hopping on and showing us those knives, man. That's awesome. And where's the silly text button? There it is. I'm not Sever7. All right, yeah, thanks, Sever, for hopping on. He disconnected already, so that's all good. Thank you also for Mr. Puck Elf for hopping on. But yeah, what was I just saying? I don't even remember. Yeah, those knives looked awesome. I like fancy knives. They're beautiful to look at and display, but I just couldn't imagine carrying something that had that much jewelry on it. But y'all know how boring I am with my plain Jane. I mean, I like plain. That's about as flashy as I go. So I'm super boring, and I know I'm not the norm. Like, I know a lot of people like beautiful. I mean, I like beautiful inlays as much as the next guy, but just something about it when I want to try to use it or feel like I can use it without being nervous about it. I don't know. It's probably it's more of a money thing. Probably. I'm probably worried about ruining something that's super expensive. If I had more money or unlimited money, I probably wouldn't worry about it nearly as much. Yeah, I've got lots of knives that I could carry to abuse, and I use all my knives, but that's kind of like why I like plain Jane, because I don't worry about getting marks on them. And, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Everybody likes something different. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Pete. So, yeah, I'm pretty positive that there's lots of things wrong with this knife, but I'm going to start by getting the lockup to actually work. And I'm going to have to take a lot of material off the back of that blade, because I can't take any more off of the lock bar, because the detent ball is right out at the very end of it. So if I remove any more of it, I'm going to remove the detent ball, and we need a detent ball. So I'm going to have to grind a bunch of the back of this blade off. So I'm going to get that done before I even worry about the pivot, because at least the pivot is in the right place right now. I don't think it's the right width, and I don't think the bearings are the right width, because it rubs really bad when you try to close it. And when you tighten it up, you can feel it kind of getting crunchy. So that'll be a fun project. And now that I've sourced some places to get exact custom length pivots, and I'm getting pretty good at the bearing part, I think we should be able to come with a combo that'll make this blade move freely. It's just hard with an integral to get those tolerances right. And the way this one is kind of, I'm not positive, but I think the stop pin that goes across here might not be the right size either. And I think it's letting this end flex in together and push on the blade. So that's also, I think I might need just a little bit longer stop pin to spread it out a little more with the right size bearings. And hopefully we can get all that to work, because that's a nice knife. You know, it's a pretty cool looking little knife, especially with that little jewel inlay. And I don't even know who made it or who the maker is. Sever, do you know anything about it? Like, I think somebody gave it to Sever to see if he could get it working, and he just kind of passed it along. So I'm not sure how much he even knows about it. But we're going to do that sometime soon. Today is New Year's Eve. I asked earlier if anybody had anything exciting they were getting into tonight. And Puck Elf, it's already the new year over there. So him and Andrew are already in 2026. So that's pretty wild. This knife is nice, and I didn't want to believe it was as nice as it is. But once again, and if you have never felt a top liner lock with the button on the back side, which I don't know of any besides the brown lock that do that, there's just a really satisfying thing about being able to hold this knife like this and use that pointer finger. It feels a lot different than squeezing it with your thumb. When you push on it with your thumb, you're gripping the knife, and it just does not feel anywhere the same as this reverse button. I would be afraid that anybody else that came out with a knife with the button on this side for a top liner lock would be accused of copying the brown lock. So I'm kind of wondering if that's why nobody else has done it, because they don't want to be the first to copy this. But it does make the knife a lot nicer to close. It's kind of crazy how much that can change, but it's something about being able to grip the knife without pushing the button, whereas normally when you use your thumb, that's part of your grip. So your pointer can be free, and you can still push the button while you're still holding. I don't know. It just makes it a lot more fidgety, but these are super nice. It was a proto from the owner of Tuya. Thank you, Sever. Well, hopefully we can get it functioning one day. We can turn it into the member knife that we pass around. All right. Seems like we've been going a lot longer today than we really have. Let's go back over here and see if anything. Knife Center is charging some crazy prices on that Rosie XL. And they wonder why people buy $100 versions. Pretty wild. Robin, I've got a couple of Rockstead clones, and they're both nice. This is the only titanium one I've got, but I've got the Hygo 2 also. It comes in a carbon fiber and like a gold color, but you can get these on eBay, I think, still. It is pretty nice. The other one has a mirror polished blade. I have no idea where it's at. I might have sold it. No. I don't know. But yeah, this one's nice. It's full tie. Here, let me see if I can find it for you. I think... I don't remember how I found it, but let's go check really quick on eBay, see if I can track it down really quick. TC4 BG10. The second one is the one I was talking about. So this is the mirror polished one that they have. Can't believe that search term popped it right up. But here's one of them. I've either got this one somewhere or I sold it. Don't remember. There's that version, but let's see if we can find the other one. There's the knife I sent to Waylon for one of his winning knives at Tactical Gears. I used to go through eBay with those search terms, TC4 and VG10 or TC4 and M390, and you'll get a bunch of interesting knives. And a lot that you see. There it is. I knew I would find it. Here's the other one, Robin. There you go. It's $62. It's worth trying out. Wow. The guy needs to cut his Miami pinky nail. Did I really just say Miami pinky nail? That's his Studio 54 pinky nail. It's not like a super high quality knife, but it is titanium. And I think it's VG10. No, it's AUS 10. Anyway, there you go, buddy. Dang, Ed. Bringing up the touchy subjects. That sucks, Sever. I won't ask why or how or none of my business. But that sucks. Especially if you didn't want it to happen. If you wanted it to happen or were okay with it, then I'm okay with it. Somebody getting swatted? Somebody swatting Sever? You stepped out for a smoke and you abandoned your post? Are you going to get court-martialed? You're going to have to go to the brig? What the heck's going on? You did get raided? What is going on here? Why is Ed the one bringing it up? I'm really confused now. I don't know, Ed. I don't know how you know anything happened to him last night. It just popped up all of a sudden. You just said there's something unexpected happened. Yeah, calm down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of this. That's pretty awesome. I guess that's a good raid. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's doing on my channel, but they're really screwing me at the moment. Oh well. This is a beautiful knife too. I can't believe nobody here is getting into anything exciting tonight. I would almost go watch fireworks in Nashville if I didn't have to work. This is a weird knife for me. It's a big knife though. Got a giant clip. Good grief. And it's hitting right on that channel too. I don't like that. But I like the action on it. Boy, that green thorn is as smooth as butter. That's another big boy. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's doing, but they're really screwing me over, Pete. Like, look at my shorts. They ruined my shorts. That's the only way I gain subscribers. So I showed you I've got 800, 700, 900, and then the last few days, I've got 1 view, 3 views. I got 3 views on this beautiful knife that normally would have got 800. And now I've got 3. Like, how do you go from 800 to 3? But ever since right here, since the Bridgeports, 31, 16, 38, 26, 14, 8, 3, and 1. I got 1 view on that knife. So they're not pushing my videos to anybody at the moment. So that sucks. Yeah, congrats on the degree, Sever. I don't know why they're screwing me. It'll come back around. It's all good. So, I don't know what we're going to look at today, the rest of the stream. Y'all want to talk about a knife? A little music in the background. Guess we could go check out again, see if anything's popped up for sale. It's cool this morning. Oh yeah, Pete, I saw this knife right after you sent. I saw this knife pop up a minute ago. After last night, you sent. Pretty crazy. It's a cool looking little knife though. It's the Urban EDC LC. I don't care what you link, Saber. You can link whatever you want to. You almost bought that knife, Robin? Oh, that's awesome. I saw this Rask. $207 for the Tiger Stripe. High fin XL. $225 for this. That's a skinny knife. All right, I'm gonna stop that. It's annoying me. um, will I play some of it? Why, sure, Sever. But yeah, I've seen this guy.
Bring your friend. It's fun to lose and to pretend. She's out for a bar, set fun and show. Oh no, oh I know. And daddy, where? Hello, 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 hello.
Looks like he's got Bell's palsy. This same guy's done some other crazy songs too. Yeah, sorry about the Bell's palsy comment, but you know me. Verbal diarrhea sometimes. And I figure I better talk over it a little bit since we're doing a reaction video. Fair use. Michael, what was his name? Police Academy guy, Winslow. Michael Winslow. Yeah, Michael Winslow. But this guy right here, does one in a auditorium. Let me see. I've seen him do one. He does a crazy song. I don't see it at the moment. I thought it was yeah, I don't remember which one it was. I've seen this guy on another channel. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I'm not seeing the one I was wanting to see. Oh, well. Yeah, that was cool, Saber. Thank you for that. Biz Marquis, my boy. The vapors. I think Mister's got the vapors. Well, all right, guys. I want to wish y'all a very happy new year. This is the last stream of 2025. It has been a great year with you guys. Yeah, you're right. The whole lot of love. That electric guitar he does is pretty fabulous. But yeah, man, it's been a great 2025. 2026 is going to be even better. Oh, no problem, Mitchell. Thank you for being here and talking with me. I appreciate y'all every morning. But I guess we're going to start winding it down. I think I probably should use the original. Yeah, TC, I'm glad to have got to know all y'all as well. See y'all next year. Y'all don't do anything tonight where I don't see you next year. Make sure to be safe, like Mr. Pete said. I've already checked the DUI checkpoints for tonight to see if I'll go through one on my way to work. And I will not be going through one. Although it will not matter, but it might be safer for me to drive to work if there was one. The road that I drive to work every night is very notorious for having them because it is a country connecting road between two country cities. Yeah, Ed, the 3D printer is just about going to be on video soon. So we're going to start working on edge parts and knife parts. Anyway, guys, hope y'all have a wonderful, happy new year.